Welcome to Intellectually. Creativity is a central source of meaning in our lives. It allows us to stretch our minds, do new and exciting things, and engage ourselves in a way that takes us one step closer to reaching our full potential. We are all creative beings at heart. It just so happens that some people are better at expressing that side than others. It can also be an essential tool for any type of profession. Whether it's solving a complex problem or thinking of new ways to increase productivity, here are 10 surprising traits found in highly creative people. Number 1. Creative people are energetic, but focused. Creative people have a great amount of energy, both physical and mental. They can spend hours working on a single thing that holds their attention, yet seem to remain energetic all the while. This doesn't mean that creative people are maniac. They are visionary and curious and spend a lot of time at rest, quietly thinking and reflecting on the things that hold their interest. Number 2. Creative people are realistic dreamers. Creative people never stop dreaming. They dream in the day, in their minds constantly, in the evening, in the night, and all over again the next day. They dream because of how goal-oriented they are, and they dream of these goals realistically in order to motivate them. Creatives can also get carried away, however, just like any individual. But for the most part, this dreaming we are talking of, it's untouchable, because when a creative person wants something they go for it full-heartedly, even if it did start out as a dream. Number 3. Creative people are sensitive and open to experience, but happy and joyful. Creative people are sensitive to many things, because their hearts are constantly open to the world. Being emotional comes easy to them, and many things make them cry. Creatives easily see both the happiness and sorrow in everyday life, which makes them sensitive to the whole spectrum of living. Being sensitive and vulnerable allows a creative to rip away any self-doubt and spill their complete passion and effort into their work. A sensitive heart may be perceived as submissive, but it truly is a gift for a creative to possess. Number 4. Creative people see the world differently than most. Creative people are open to share what they see and how they interpret it with the rest of the world. To them, the world has more meaning, more complex and more possibility than it does for the average person. Creative people believe in the possibility of the impossible because they understand you never really know anything for sure. They see the world filled with endless possibility, and they want to leave their marks. When you see the world differently than most people, you're going to stand out. Some people don't like outliers, they're scared of them. Others like stagnancy and changelessness. Number 5. Creative people have a sense of intense curiosity. Creative people have a mind fueled by intense curiosity. They are fascinated with the world around them and ask lots of questions, and tend to develop a very intense focus that takes them into almost a reverie, as they try to discover how something works. Number 6. Creative people are ambitious. Creative people are highly ambitious in their pursuits. They are always looking for the next project and have an eager hand. Almost nothing discourages their preference to try something new. They seek and eventually find what they are looking for. Whether that be in the smallest part of their day or the biggest event of their life, there is always something to pull from their experience to inspire their work. Number 7. Creative people are rebellious. Creatives are a lot more rebellious than one may think. They take lots of risks and often they aren't afraid to mess up because they tend to see the good in it if they do. They may have lots of bruises and scars to prove their mistakes, but their rebellion keeps their heart alive with fire. With a heart full of fire and daring spirit, nothing can hurt a creative, not even the nastiest response from the world. Being rebellious means stepping out of the box and trying something out, even if it results in failure, because creatives choose to look at it as an opportunity to grow either way it turns out. Number 8. Creative people are open-minded. If there is any person that is open-minded, it's your creative friend, or anyone that is creative in this world for that matter. This is a big one, considering how open to possibilities creatives have to be to reap success. Being open-minded allows creatives to climb mountains and venture into secret lands. It allows people to see through another lens without captivating themselves into a box of boundaries or restrictions. Being open-minded helps creatives to be set free, and a creative that is free has the sky as their limit. Number 9. Creative people don't judge their abilities the way others do. Creative people don't always do too well in school or work what most would consider normal jobs because they'd rather be doing and creating than studying and working. Of course, who wouldn't? The only difference is creative people are passionate about being creative. Their passions cannot be crushed. If you're a creative individual, you almost certainly find it difficult to do monotonous work. When you're creative, you live off the excitement of learning and doing something novel, trying your hands on something different. Number 10. Creative people think and speak in stories. Facts will never shake the human heart as storytelling can. Highly creative people, especially artists, know this and knit stories into everything they do. It takes longer for them to explain something. The explaining isn't the point, but the experience is. Do you recognize any of these signs in yourself? Comment them below, and if you feel they are accurate. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notifications bell. Thanks for watching.